welcome back to SLMS on Air. I'm Catherine.
And I'm Taylor.
Let's go over to Caleb with sports.
Welcome to this edition of Middle School Sports. I'm Caleb. Today we'll be leaping through all the sports games of last week and covering the ones this coming week. First off, we're looking back at 7th and 8th grade cross country. The runners had a meet in Emmitsburg and Sioux Central last week. In Emmitsburg, the Great Flats, top 10 finishers for the boys were Sam Norris and Parker Pertello, and for the girls was Emma Hackbarth. Everyone that ran got a new personal record time at that meet. Top 10 for Sioux Central were Parker Pertello for the boys and Emma Hackbarth for the girls. The boys team placed first in the meet, however, so great job, runners. This week they go to Sheldon on the road. On to 7th and 8th grade football. The 7th grade football team had a game at home against North Union last week. The Indians put up a hefty 42 points to nothing. Great job, team. 8th grade football also had a game against North Union as well. The final score of their game was 16-6, making that not one, but 2 wins for the Indians in one day. Both teams play Emmitsburg this coming week. Good luck. Our last sport that we'll be covering is 7th and 8th grade volleyball. The 7th grade team had a game at home court against Spencer. The final score was A team won 1 and lost 2 matches. B team won all of their matches. C team had a tough loss and won none of them. And D team won 1 and lost 2. 8th grade also had a game against Spencer at Spencer's court. Final score of the A game there was they won 2 and lost 1 match. Great job, team. Both teams go on to verse our city neighboring rivals next week against Okoboji. Good luck there. Thank you all for tuning in on some middle school sports. I'll see you next time.
Hi, this is Charlie Behrens with A Day in the Life of our art teacher, Mrs. O'Hagan, and her new student teacher, Ms. Hampson. So what inspired you to teach art, and which artist inspired you the most?
What inspired me to teach art was, I think I started from the beginning. I really enjoy working with kids. I'm fortunate enough to be here in the middle school, which I think is a great place to be. And I love art, so it wasn't hard for me to choose what I wanted to teach. As far as the artists that might influence me the most, I like to think about the Impressionist painters. That was kind of in the late 1800s when the paintings and the works of art kind of started to go a little bit non-traditional. They started to paint things that maybe most people weren't painting, made things look a little bit different using color and texture. And I've always been interested in that. So.
What inspired me to be an art teacher was probably my love for art when I was in school, and that was always my favorite class, and so it's something that I've enjoyed for a long time. So, and same as Mrs. O'Hagan, I love working with kids, so it's been really fun. The artist that has inspired me the most would probably be Andy Warhol, because I love pop art and mixed media is my favorite medium to work with. So.
Okay, so what do you like the most about art?
I like the fact that art really is everywhere. It's not just in our art classroom here. It's outside, of course, with all the creations. It's in the Standing Center. And believe it or not, it can even be in a math room, in a social studies room, and at the grocery store. It's everywhere.
Yep, I would agree. And I think I love the freedom that it allows the students to create what they want to create.
Okay, and what are your plans for art class this year?
Well, Charlie, we've got so many activities in the art room, don't we? Always.
Yeah.
You know, the 8th graders paint the wall. I've got some neat sculptures kind of planned this year. 7th graders are doing clay right now. We're doing some mixed media with Miss Hampson. So yeah, we have lots of fun things. There's always new things to be done. So.
Okay, so.
Oh, and of course, I'm plugging the 8th grade musical. That's a lot of art. We do the set and a lot of performing as well. So, yes.
And this question is for Ms. Hanson only. How have you enjoyed your time here at the Spirit Lake Middle School?
I have loved it. All the teachers here have been very welcoming, and the students have been great. It's been a great experience so far.
Okay, well, thank you, Ms. O'Hagan and Ms. Hanson. Now back to you, Taylor and Catherine.
Thanks, Charlie. Remember to dress up for homecoming week this week. Friday this week, in the middle school gym, we play a game with your homeroom. Wear as much Spirit Lake gear as you can. The object of the game is to get your entire homeroom on the bleachers by wearing Spirit Lake gear.
Be prepared to get your mind blown away from the Spirit Lake homecoming cheers this year.
That's it for this episode of SLMS On Air. Have a great day.
Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do.
Hey y'all, it's Taylor Swift. Check out my favorite song next Friday. Get down and boogie, y'all.